Hi guys, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how you can ignore your current reality when you are manifesting. So if you are struggling and you have been struggling with this, then this video is for you, so stay tuned. But before I go into that, I am Natalie and I am a manifestation and a neurotransformation therapy practitioner, and my channel, As a Pennies Drop, is created to guide you to creating a life you love, deserve and desire. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then please click that subscribe button and know that I do offer a variety of one-on-one coaching solutions with me, programs that we deep dive into releasing limiting beliefs and traumas you've been holding on to that are keeping you stuck, and also self-study courses and masterclasses to become chosen and prioritized, and to learn how to create a self-love practice. So you can find more about that by clicking on the links below. And if you have any questions, then you can just email me at natalie@asapenniesdrop.com. Let's get to the video. So how to ignore your actual physical reality in order to speed up your manifestation, your desires. Now, I know that this is something that a lot of people struggle with, especially when it is something that they really, really want to have in their life. So I want you to know that what I'm going to share with you is a very simple solution. It's extremely simple and it really works. So whatever technique you are using to manifest, it doesn't matter, because what happens is that you don't currently really believe that what you're trying to manifest is true. And by that, I mean you're not remaining faithful to that thought and that desire, which is why you're looking externally to see the evidence. Now, we've all been brought up to believe that what we see is real. Therefore, if you don't see your desire, then, or if you've got really, really, really big in your mindset, really big circumstances that are blocking you from the desire being even possible, that you are believing the physical reality, what's going on out there, over what's going on in here, your inner world, your inner reality, your imagination and your thoughts and beliefs, you see. So when we are using manifestation techniques, the whole purpose is so we can change our identity to become the version of the person that, for example, is rich and wealthy, that is with their specific person, that is in that amazing loving relationship. You know, we are simply seeing ourselves as that person with that desire. So therefore, we are changing who we currently are to become the version of that person that is experiencing that desire right now. We're seeing ourselves as that version that has that desire. That is then, if you remain persistent with that, who you will become. So if you are currently, for example, single, when you manifest yourself as the version of you that is with that person that you want to be with, or a new love interest, you are now the version of you in that loving relationship, for example. So it is the feeling, it's the feeling of you being this version of yourself that creates the desire in your reality. So pen and paper time, guys. I'll just pause this video, but ask yourself, what is it you're manifesting? Can you see the version of you as this person that has their desire? How does that make you feel? What feelings do you experience within you when you see yourself as the version of you experiencing what it is you're truly desiring? What would your world look like? What would it feel like? What would your world feel like with you as this version of you experiencing your desire? So just take some time and go into your imagination, and we'll simply write down the answers of those questions. Now, you know you want this. You know what it is that you want. Now you know how it's going to make you feel being this version that has a desire. This is your living in the end. This is the experience that you're going to have in your reality if you remain faithful to it. You are going to want to keep coming back to this version of you, remaining faithful to it, as though you already have your desire, you see. So if you do this throughout your day and you remain in this feeling state, this feeling of being the version of you with their specific person, or the version of you being wealthy, it will manifest. The only reason why people struggle to remain faithful to their inner reality when they're manifesting is because they believe that the physical world, their outer reality, is real. and their imagination is not real. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you're manifesting money and you've been putting in the work, you've been using the techniques that you have chosen, and that you get on well with, and it just feels natural to do. And you're just carrying on about your daily life, and you go to the shop. Now, this is your reality that you can physically see, taste, and touch. So you go to the shop and you go to buy something. Now, when you go to use your card gets declined. You then come completely away from that state of the desired outcome. You completely take yourself away from that aligned feeling, that wish fulfilled, that living in the end feeling of being that person that is rich and wealthy. And you are now back into the old state where you're worried and concerned and maybe embarrassed too. But the version of you that is wealthy, the version of you that you have been creating, has completely gone. And you're now only focused on the version of you based on what you've just experienced in your 3D reality. So now you're out of that living in the end state, like I said, that you've been working on. And all because you have focused on the reality, the physical reality, the outer reality. So I'm going to use the same scenario, but this time I'm going to share with you how you're going to ignore your outer reality, the one that you can see, taste, and touch. And this is exactly what I've done, especially when I was manifesting money. This is exactly what I was doing in the end. So we're going to be manifesting being the version of me with lots of money. So you're in the shop, you go to pay, your card gets declined. Same scenario. But this time you say very lightly, oh gosh, that's the only card I bought with me today. I'm not going to be able to buy that. Ugh, I've got money, but I'm not going to be able to buy that. I'm just going to have to come back. Now, just by doing that, you've remained in control with your emotions. You've explained that this is the only card you have on you. Now, just because this is the only card you have on you and that you didn't have enough in that bank account, it doesn't mean that you are a poor person, or you have to get into that feeling state of being that poor person or someone that struggles with money. It's just that you only had that card with you today, you see. So what we're doing here as well, we're changing the story. We're creating an assumption that aligns them with the desired outcome of you being wealthy. You just had the wrong card with you. This doesn't mean that you're poor. Therefore, with the story you choose to focus on that is aligned to the outcome, this is how you then remain faithful to the version of you that has that desire, that is experiencing that wealth right now. How you choose to see and manage your outer reality relating to the desire you are manifesting is the key to ignoring your reality, and is key to keeping you aligned to the new version of you that is wealthy and financially abundant. Because you know that you create from in here, that your thoughts and your feelings and your beliefs, anything in your outer world that is not wanted, anything out there, your bank card not actually working because you've got no money in it, is just based on past beliefs and old thoughts that had, past tense, had created you as the version of you then of being that person who struggled with money. It's all based on past thoughts, you see, that became your dominant belief, and then manifested into your outer reality, into your physical reality, because you created yourself as that version due to what your dominant beliefs were then. And the new version of you that you are now creating, that abundant version, is simply just having to play catch up with your outer reality. And the more you remain faithful to this new version of you, the more you will feel as though this is real. It will feel so natural, and eventually you will see yourself as this financially abundant person that when you look into your outer reality, it will start to conform. The stories you tell, the assumptions you put onto things, no matter what the 3D reality is reflecting to you, is key to you being able to ignore what is going on out there and remain faithful on what is going on inside of you. So how you ignore your current reality and speed up your manifestation is one, You do the inner work on the desired outcome, obviously, by embodying the version of you that is who you want to become and feel yourself as though you are already it, the person that is living in the end, whether that's with a specific person, a new loving relationship, treated differently, got the job, holiday, money. You embody that version of you that has the desire. And throughout your day, so just ask yourself, what does it feel like to be rich? What does it feel like to be with your specific person? What does it feel like to have this new loving relationship, for example? That will help you remain faithful to it. And that's the second one. It's remaining faithful to the version of you, aligning anything that is going on out there that is screaming to you, that is proof that this isn't working, by telling the story that is aligned to the outcome, reminding yourself that the only reason you're seeing that out there, that unwanted circumstance, is because that was a version of you that created that then. You know, that poor version of you, that person not in their loving relationship or not with their specific person. But that's not who you are anymore. This is the new you who is financially abundant. This is the new you who is in that loving relationship. This is the new you that has a specific person with them. So we want to get back onto the aligned state, into that aligned state of being that new version, the one that you want to become. And the more you see yourself as this version, your inner world will eventually catch up with your outer world and your desire will manifest. So that is it, guys. Give it a go. It really does work and it will speed up your manifestation. You can do this. So please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back very, very soon.